Well, a DeKalb County woman fell to her death from a second-story apartment window after a domestic dispute became violent, this according to police. 53-year-old Michael Stamm was taken into custody by DeKalb County officers arriving at the reserve at Hillendale Apartments off of Hillendale Road late Sunday night. Detectives determined that there was an argument between the man and a 63-year-old woman that turned physical, and she fell, according to police spokesman Sergeant J.D. Spencer. The woman died after her injuries at a local hospital. The woman's name has not been released just yet until her family is notified. Well, the man accused of slamming his car into a 9-year-old girl in her front yard and then leaving the scene appeared in court on Monday morning. 28-year-old Gabriel Fordham appeared for a preliminary hearing during which a judge decided whether or not there is enough evidence to move the case forward with the 5 charges that he is facing. Prosecutors said that Fordham was behind the wheel when his car flew into a DeKalb County yard, striking 9-year-old LaDariana Holmes while she played with a friend outside. Holmes was critically injured in the crash and has begun rehab. After Fordham turned himself in, his attorney said that Fordham was the victim of an armed carjacking and blacked out before crashing the car into the home on Cherokee Valley Drive near Lithonia. The frightening wreck was captured on the Holmes family surveillance system. The video went viral in the days after the crash. Fordham was denied bond at his first appearance and was charged with failure to maintain lane, failure to stop at a stop sign, reckless driving, hit and run, and serious injury by vehicle, which is a felony. Police have not confirmed whether a carjacking took place and said that their investigation into the crash is still ongoing. Authorities are still looking for the passenger of the car who is seen on the video running away from the scene immediately after the crash. Well, she's produced no list of witnesses, and she has plans to call at trial. She's not looked over the boxes of discovery turned over to her by the state, yet on Monday, Tiffany Moss announced that she will represent herself as Gwinnett County prosecutors seek the death penalty against her. Moss faces murder and child cruelty charges for allegedly starving her 10-year-old stepdaughter to death and then burning her body in 2013. Law enforcement described the brutal death of 10-year-old Imani Moss as one of the most notorious cases of child abuse in Georgia history. The young girl weighed only 32 pounds when her body was found in a dumpster outside of the apartment complex where she lived. Moss has said that she is leaving her fate in God's hands rather than the 2 experienced public defenders who were initially assigned to represent her. The attorneys work for the state's Capital Defender Office, which is credited as the primary reason that no one has received a death sentence in Georgia in more than 5 years. In prior hearings, Superior Court Judge George Hutchison implored Moss to accept legal representation. After she refused, the judge presided over closed-door hearings before determining that she was competent to stand trial and that she could represent herself. Hutchison's decision was appealed before trial to the Georgia Supreme Court. The High Court declined to hear the appeal, allowing Hutchison's ruling to stand, and the trial got underway. Well, that's the news for now. I'm Charles Hoard for SCB TV News. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next time.